Oh. Or not.
Assassinate the flow inside your mind. It'll take time. I'm like, what the fuck was that on the screen? Hold up. What's all about that shit? Okay, so I need to. It's been a while since we've been on this shit. To be completely honest. How much do we have? 45. Damn, we ain't got shit. We need to go run a water dungeon. Not water dungeon, a water boss. Fuck that bitch. She starts swinging on you as soon as you get over here. She gotta go.
We're way behind schedule.
You too.
The insolent shall be punished. This body belongs
Nope.
to ice and snow.
Oh, the massive farming spree we gotta go on.
We're way behind schedule.
I need chests, I need all this shit, man.
Next on the agenda.
Wait. Why is it telling me there's one right here? Didn't I go in the cave already? I feel like there's a puzzle in there. Okay. Where am I supposed to point them? I don't know which one I'm supposed to point them. It's definitely something over here. Nah, stupid ass shield, go away. Okay, so it's supposed to be right here. Thing going. No, it didn't work out. There it is.
The wind knows me.
Did not mean to switch to her. Out of here. I feel like this area is just torture. So it needs to be pointed that way, so. Interesting. What the fuck is over here for this shit to be pointed right here? Give me that, please. Okay, that's one. Is this just a chest? And where the fuck is this one at? I'm gonna have to pull up the map. Oh, duh. Fucking duh. I can get that one because I feel like that's tormenting me. It'll be torture. Wait, how did you even do that? Am I missing something? I did that down there. All of these are on. Is there an easier way to get this shit? I wonder if I can just throw on. Yeah, Finn, I play Genshin. I definitely do. I feel like I can get this shit. The fuck is you, a weeb now? Oh my gosh. What's up, Keontae? Where the fuck? I wonder if I can just grab this and go over there. I doubt it though. Okay, so that does do that, but can double jump like that? That's gonna be some bullshit. Oh god, no. You can do both, man. That's gonna be some bullshit. But there, yeah. I figured as much when I fell through the platform.
Brace yourself.
Well, maybe high enough. And it may be high enough. Where's that thing at?
Time to go.
Issue is though, the moment you jump off this shit,
Here we go.
nope. It is not high enough. So there's gotta be something over here I'm missing. When I get this, the whole thing comes together. But there's nothing like, there's nothing for me to jump onto. Yeah, I can't think of what I'm doing incorrectly. See if I change the direction on this. I mean, they're all lit, so. I feel like it has something to do with this, but who knows? See if they all have to face it or some shit. I don't know. Nope. This one doesn't even move. I don't know. I'd have to search that shit up. I have no idea. I'm gonna head over here. I'll look it up in a second though. But yeah, I don't know. I think people forgot that I played Genshin on release. And everyone just looks at it as a weeb shit. I look at it as like a semi what's it called? What's that shit? A semi what do you call it? Breath of the Wild clone. Bitch.
We're way behind schedule.
So Keontae, you never played Breath of the Wild?
Come on, focus. Next time.
I'm assuming Keontae has never played Breath of the Wild. Keontae, you bet. Keontae, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you don't go trade in some shit to GameStop and pick up Breath of the Wild, you'll see why I enjoy this shit. This shit is pretty much a Zelda clone. Not completely, but it's pretty much a Zelda clone. Go fucking play Zelda. Stop being a fucking baby. Super Mario, oh my gosh, bro. Like, please, for the love, like, I shit you not, like, Breath of the Wild won Game of the Year by multiple different people. It's probably the game of the decade with how they had Breath of the Wild situated. Go play that shit. You'll understand why I play this shit just off Breath of the Wild.
Stay close and you will live.
Like, just off Breath of the Wild. Like, that is probably, like I said, that has to be one of the best games of of this decade. Not generation, of this decade. I'm not going to speak in the generations. We may get something better. Who knows? Hell, the next Breath of the Wild may be better than the last one.
Next on the agenda.
Are you kidding me? Fuck out of here.
Perhaps whoever left these behind.
Really, that's what you're gonna do?
Also fulfilling a contract.
I actually need that chest over there too. Talking about The Sims, man. The Sims 4 was such a fucking letdown, man. Fuck that game. I'll tell you in a minute. Hang on.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves adorn my.
I know it ain't too high. And I wanted The Sims 4 to be good, man. That shit was ass. I think it's like, well, that's what I need a chest for. That's why I'm like going after the
Whoever left these behind.
Nah, Sims 4 was dog shit. Like, I wanted to buy that shit too. I was like, alright, I'm gonna grab The Sims. And when I saw it, they were like, oh yeah, there's no more open world to walk. Oh, hell no. You never played The Sims and you saying The Sims slaps. Oh my gosh, man. Sims 2 and Sims 3 had to be their best releases. Sims 4 was just like, what the fuck? So I played that shit too, man. Right, let me wait. I don't have a healer on. Holy shit, wait a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you what my level my Sakura tree is in a minute, Finn. I need to put who I had back on. I can run Jean, but Kokumi right now the new hotness. My Jean is alright though. We'll put on Jean. You don't need a healer? Beta? Hell no, man. Quite often I get hit on Ganyu, and my Ganyu has no HP. So I ain't doing it to myself.
Next on on the agenda? We're way behind schedule.
I don't even use Zhongli. Well, Zhongli's shield, he ain't really healing. No, for this I have Eula, so everything dies. Yeah, see, I run Gan Yu. Like, everything dies, but it takes time. It's not immediate, so there's no way I can run the game without running the healer. Zhongli has a big ass shield, unless you have something that gives him healing on his weapon. Like, Zhong's shield is insane. Constellation, I think, gives him healing. I can check in a second. They allow us to look at that at least. Let me warp out of here first before I go check that shit. Never seen a video of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, you gotta look up something for Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was a thing because what was it? A lot of people saw Genshin, and at first it was like, alright, it's just gonna be like you said, a weeby gacha game. But then as people started playing it, they were like, holy shit, it's just like Breath of the Wild. And a lot of people who like streamed and played Breath of the Wild ended up playing this. So let's see. Daddy Zhongli. Constellations. With the backbone. I think it may be his weapon, to be honest, because I don't know if you have all like full cons. I'm gonna check some of his other stuff too. I doubt most people like wailing that hard. Give me a second though. Bruh, I've been on the phone. C6? Bruh. Why? Why? I'm gonna read it in a second. Give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. When Jade Shield takes damage, 40% of the incoming damage is converted to HP for the current character. Bro, why do you have Keontae? I'm gonna mention this, and I know Keontae has no idea what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna put this into perspective, right? Because I don't have Yuumi, I don't have Eula. I need a Geo character. I mean, I still have quite a few of the 5 stars. So I'm gonna be rolling on the next one.
Wine tastes the same as I remember.
So I willed a bit for Gan Yu, and I got the Constellation Dew Drinker because it just makes it strong. So in general, I won a 50-50, and then I was like, I got it the first time, and I won the I got her on the max roll and won the 50-50. So I got Dew Drinker. So I was like, all right, this together, we're the big. I mean, there is one in here, but I'll get to that in a second. Hang on. So mind you, this took about what is it? I say about 150 pulls. 100 pulls is like 1,600 points. What is it, like 1,600 points? And we go to the shop, the Wish shop. Can I open? Oh, that's not what I need. I went to the wrong thing. 1,600 points. I had and the only reason I got this is because I actually bought something and I was like, shit, I might as well use it. So I ended up getting this. I just paid $5 extra. 1,600 points is about $25. Pity starts at about 60 rolls. I didn't get Ganyu until Max Pity. And I had like roll saved up because I knew that's what I was gonna get. So if you're saying like $25 per 10 pull, they give you quite a bit of free ones. It's like 5 pulls is $120 some. So you need damn near so you need about $300 for if you're like trying to pay. So let's see the characters I have. You said big, that's what you want, big titty. I mean, she got some, that's what you're looking for. Who else? She's sword boba, as they say. I'll use her ult so you can see what I'm talking about. They got a cat girl, that's what you get into. She just thick. This is the big titty waifu. You can't. I'm gonna say this. If you've never played this game and then you get her for the first time, don't like. I'll give you what happens. Like I'll show you in a second. Is another big titty waifu. That's what you get into.
If you ever want to trade
Another one. But yeah, Mona is just thick. She just got cake. That's if that's what you get into, she just got cake. But the main reason I said about everything except the $100 thing for riding. Yeah, all right. Now I'm gonna show you why.
I'll keep an eye on you.
I think she does it in 2 whole page. God damn, bro. So if you play now, you can play this game with Japanese subtitles. Of course, the original is Chinese. So people often like, oh well, the original. I'm like, nah, because they'll be talking about the Japanese version, not the Chinese version. So let's see if she does it. Okay, she doesn't do it over here. I have to switch this shit over. So now here's the thing, Keontae. If you were to play this game, what would you play it in? I think I can change the voiceover. Yeah, I can. Oh, I had to download this? Never mind, I can't. I did not realize you had to download this shit. Okay. I guess we'll put you're better off paying to get laid than paying this shit. So I'ma pull up what's the girl's name? Genshin. Now hopefully y'all can hear this when I pull this up. What's up, Echo? You can't play this. You so you can't if you put this in Japanese language, this is what you hear. Yeah, I can't. If you heard that, I can't. Yeah, I'm not simping. I'm explaining to Keontae. He was like, why would I play this game? And I was like, you know, if you want to hear, is his word behind it, like a big titty anime girl moan in your ear, you pick Lisa and you just climb everything. I can't do it.
the campaign begins.
Oh, and this is a lot of people meme that she's Sword Boba. And what's up, Echo? So a lot of people meme that she's Sword Boba. So peep the old.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah, she pulls out of her titties. That's what you're looking for. If you like the chesticles.
All is accounted for.
That's your twist. That's who you go with. I don't think there's anything else I can really get. Wish I could pull a sword out of my goggles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need to head back over here because I think this thing is respawned. I actually need to fight this thing several times. Waifus, yeah. That's the thing. So Keontae hasn't seen this like Eula and need you say more? Like Eula, Ganyu, Child,
Body, healthy mind.
and there's one other I think they consider like a high damage character. Like if you come in and you're like wondering who to pull for, I think she has really good damage too. Oh, here it is. Diluc, Child, Eula, Ganyu. Those are all like your top tier DPS so far. The only reason I didn't pull for Eula is because I already had Ganyu, and then they like went ahead and set up the wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Wait a goddamn minute. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I actually missed that shit. That's how we get it, Finn. That's how we do that. How many do I have? And we're supposed to figure out my Sakura tree level. I just clicked the wrong thing. Need 4 more. So 4 more chests, and we can open up the next level now. I mean, that's what some people get into, man. Like, technically, my luck has been kind of all over the place with this game. My artifact rolls are trash. My pulls for new characters seem to be god tier. They've added quite a bit. Like, this whole region is new. Like, in general, I kind of come back to this game every now and then. Like, everyone for the longest thought, oh yeah, there's like, Cat quit, Jason quit. I'm like, and I go inside my homie, what is it, Evelyn stream. She's like, you don't play Genshin anymore. I'm like, I don't stream it. I play the fuck out this shit when I'm like not doing stuff. But yeah, I can easily say like there's a lot of shit they've added. There's a new event going on, if that's what you want, and there's currently a reroll for Child, if that's what you're looking for as well, or Tartaglia. My guy has the weirdest fucking name. If it was open world with all players, I'd be down to try. It's 4-player open world. It's not open world with all players. And they're talking about adding some shit, but we won't see it until it gets out of the what is it, a Chinese beta or Chinese closed alpha? Not Chinese, we'll call it Chinese alpha server. I'm sorry. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Chinese alpha server. Chinese alpha server. Chinese closed alpha. Chinese closed alpha. Chinese closed alpha. Chinese closed alpha server. 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 Chinese c 69. Yeah, so yeah, it got too much for me with the events. That's why I stopped. Okay, that makes sense. So here's the kicker, right? The Chinese alpha, they're testing a lot of shit, whether it's characters, different archetypes for events. I'm assuming at some point they'll go into code because people are asking for like a raid dungeon type thing in here. We do have dungeons, kinda, but they're not like raid-esque, I guess you can say. And if it guaranteed like golds and it was like kind of long, I think people would go ahead and do it. But we'll see. Right now they're just trying to keep it somewhat casual. There's a lot, like I said, they've added if you come back to it. Like, if I don't know when you quit, you might have quit around here. Of course, that was the last added zone. I don't think there's anything else they got added on the map for that area. Then they had the Klee event, and now these are the islands all over here. Who is this? I don't know who it is. Yeah, so the original islands they had when you first came over here was just this one, this one, and this one. This one just got added, and then this one was the ones from the last update, the update before this one, and then this was the last island that was updated. There's a lot of shit to do. I quit before the new area, so you quit before this, I'm assuming, because this was the area for player lock worlds. Doesn't sound fun, just sounds like gather simulator for a little no human interactions. So that's like the gathering portion. The dungeons, these things, which you might as well call them dungeons or domains. I'll call them domains. They're not really dungeons. You can play these with people. But they do need, and the bosses. You can do all the bosses with people. Outside of Storm Terror, which I don't know why, this is single player. I don't understand why this is single player. But we also haven't had a boss like this in a while. That's the thing I think people are asking for is mainly. You can do friends. Yeah, you can do friends. So like, let me leave this zone so shit doesn't spawn on my head. Hang on, let me go over here. Oh, actually, I need to head over here so I can see the level. So let me go to the friends list. So like, for example, I have a friends list. These are all people I'm cool with. Like so far, none of my people are on, but there have been people that have been on today. But yeah, you can play this with everyone. You can invite them. Is my friends list full? No, I still have 20 some odd spots. But yeah, yeah, like as you see, people take days off of this. They come back and there's like new shit because they may have finished all the stuff. That's kind of one of those games. You're a streamer. I'm an average Joe. Nah, you can still like it's very easy to make friends with people over here. But like I said, most people don't alloy any good. To be honest, I haven't tried her. I got her for free. I haven't done anything with her because I run Ganyu. Like I think if you don't have Ganyu, she's probably good. But the main thing, and I'm gonna show you this now because I think this is the main thing you got to keep in mind. You can't get any of these right now. So more than likely, what's gonna happen, and I can see that happening, and it'll probably be a what do you call it? An event that happens on PlayStation and PC at the same time. Since this game is only out currently for PlayStation, PC, and mobile, is that there's going to be an event to get all our cons. But I assume she should be good. Let me see what her talents are. Rapid fire, perform 4 consecutive shots. Fires off a shower of arrows in midair before falling and striking the ground, dealing AoE damage on impact. Okay. I like those a freeze bomb. Opponent's attack is decreased and allows the coil stack. She's like what, an attack speed version of Ganyu. So bonus attack damage, rushing. Holy shit! No, that's actually relatively good. Yeah, Ronda Rousey. Yeah, she's actually good. You won't be like, so where Ganyu kind of is played in a way where you aim and wait for that to go off. She's the other character is probably played in more of a, you don't necessarily need to full charge. You just want to get your autos off to get the coil stacks and to get the extra damage. So if anything, she's similar like this, where you're probably gonna have to figure out attack animation. So I need 4 and I can get this key. I need 4 more chests, so I'm level 27. I'll be 28 in like a little bit, and then I can get the key. And then I think once I hit 30, I think the highest it goes is 50. Holy shit. We're supposed to be getting another island too. But I need chests. But yeah, so Alloy's probably good. Mainly, like I said, probably like you just want to build up her, not her physical damage. Well, yeah, like her crit rate or attack damage. Just the usual shit. Is there a chest over there? Okay, I did that. There's no chest over here, bro. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna have to go to the new island. I will say this though, Echo. Once you go to the new island, because the only way to unlock it is to complete it's like a 3-day event type thing. You're either gonna enjoy unlocking that shit, or you're gonna be like me and it's gonna be the most annoying thing in the world because they decided to make it a 3-day process. To unlock it. And it's not that the quests are hard. It's just it takes 3 days. And it revolves around this stupid ass, what do you call it, like fog? I don't like that mechanic. I don't like the fog mechanic they have for that zone. It's the only thing I don't like. So you go over there,
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come.
can you let me out? Thank you. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's not like the usual, some of the usual mechanics. Is that Lolly Simo? Who you talking about? This is like if Tiny Tina was adorable. That's the best way I can put it. Where Tiny Tina is kind of a savage. They're both relatively savages. It's just she likes to blow things up.
Born of ice and frost.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
We're way behind schedule.
You, oh my gosh, you haven't played Borderlands either, bro? What the fuck? So Borderlands has a character named Tiny Tina. I'll have to pull that up in a second. Tiny Tina likes to blow shit up, and when I play some of the videos from Tiny Tina, you're gonna understand why I say Tiny Tina is like a savage. So you don't remember Tiny Tina from Borderlands? Like the fuck? How do you not? Bruh. Bruh. Alright, I'm gonna pull her up in a second. Hang on. I need to get a
We're way
save
behind
game.
schedule.
I'm looking for chests because I need those. Yeah, did you play Borderlands 1, 2, or 3? Because I think 2 she was introduced. I don't think there's any more chests over here. I'm gonna have to go over here. Because if it was like Borderlands 1, you're not gonna know who the fuck Tiny Tina is. That was 1. Okay.
Today we taste everything.
You could save up to 20% on your auto insurance.
Thank you.
Another humping tea party! Who's ready for another humping tea party?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the wild child, the queen of obscene, that girl who'll make you hurl. Tiny Tina!
This is Tiny Tina.
Moxie! I want to be on the show. Tina, don't! Tina! I'm gonna be on the show. I'm gonna be the star of the show.
Moxie, who the hell is that?
Just a trainer I hired. Don't worry about her. It's the Tina Show. Starring me, Tiny Tina. Lady's got a gut full of dynamite and a booty like how? That's right, bitches. My big brother's about to teach you some manners.
Mayhaps, if you talk to the dwarves, you could join forces and become unstoppable, mayhaps.
I'm a dwarf and I'm enslaved.
Tonight our special guest is Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, Tina, I'm 43. I'm the founder of the Tor Corporation.
Don't encourage her. That's the end of my show. I'd like to thank Mr. Talk about musical guest kind moderation. Good night, everybody! So,
Yeah,
did you actually want to ask me the question, or...?
Tina said goodnight, Moxie. Show's over.
Motherfucker!
Didn't you just say the sorcerer messed up the town? Why would things be lovely?
Whoops. What I meant to say is, it's eternal night, and you hear spooky music, and the whole area kind of smells like butts and dead people.
Tina, you know there are, like, other kinds of food, right? You haven't seriously been living on just crumpets for the last few years, have you?
I do not understand the question. Sup, sucker? Got a very important tea party coming up, and my
I
date is
said she's a
missing, and I am
savage.
Not going stag, don't even suggest it!
Banana baby!
What is a crumpet anyway?
It is a griddle cake made from flour and yeast, traditionally eaten with butter. All I ever eat, son. Twin sisters, man. Here I am about to throw a tea party, and my guest of honor is missing!
Oh, God. I just figured it out.
So say it.
Fine, it's... art.
Oh, God! Oh, my God!
You're a piece of goddamn rock stuck in my teeth. But soon, I'm gonna get rid of you for good.
You ate broccoli? Broccoli tastes like butt.
Guys! Did somebody say fart? What a stinky thing to say! Yeah!
You ruin everything.
Just stick to the fundamentals I taught you and you gon' be.
That. We'll look at that later, but that's what Klee is, but adorable. Tiny Tina just wants to watch the world burn. Klee doesn't necessarily want to watch the world burn, but she's like a pyromaniac. Claptrap is my boy, though. I'm still upset they changed his voice. Torg has some of the funniest lines, though, because Torg also says some wild shit inside of that game. Hey, there's no chest over there. I'm not going to fight that stupid ass wolf. But yeah, like Tiny Tina's a mess. An absolute mess. I don't need this. I don't think these chests give you the items.
Next on the agenda.
Yeah, because I know, what is it? McChuckles played a fuck ton of Borderlands. Because McChuckles played all the DLC. I didn't even get a chance to do that. Like, I beat the original game, and I was like, I'll come back to this shit later.
For great happiness.
Was blowing up Mad Max. Yeah, I think that was number 1. Yeah, Borderlands is kind of gone way off the rails. Damn, I don't need that chest either.
Next on the agenda.
I'm trying to think, where would there be some challenges? I got all the ones down here, I definitely know that. I did all of that shit. Maybe some over here, I forget. But yeah, Borderlands, like in general, like Borderlands 2, if you haven't played 2, 3 are both really good. What's the one that's, I forget the name of it, but it's, if you decide to play Borderlands, you can skip that shit entirely. It's like Borderlands, the pre-sequel. You can skip that shit entirely. Like where I've beaten Borderlands 3 and 2 and all of that shit, and even like 1, I have fully just, I played Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and I was just like, okay. I didn't even bother finishing it. I don't know if I'm alone in that one, but like I said, you don't even got to play that one. If you're gonna play Borderlands, just continue 2, 3. You're like, all right, this shit's cool. I'm not gonna spoil anything, and I'm glad I didn't keep watching that video, because if I did, the section we started on, that apparently I left off watching that shit, spoils some shit about the characters from number 1. And it's like a massive spoiler. And I'm glad they didn't use her, what is it, her adult variation that's in Borderlands 3. Because that would have actually given away a lot of shit about one of the characters from, I believe, I forget what game she's in. I'm gonna draw a blank.
Next on the agenda.
Was I high or something? I could have sworn I seen one of those things to do.
We're way behind
But yeah, there's a lot of shit that Borderlands has done. To the cast. I didn't get this? Okay. Oh, okay, there's some chests right here.
Access denied.
Unfortunate. Is this open yet? Why is this not opening? I'm like, what the fuck? How does she look like as an adult? She's like,
Was also
I don't know the exact height. She ain't like insanely tall. But I know she's been aged up because of how many years it's been after Borderlands 2. But let's just put it to you this way. She's been through some trauma. And Borderlands 2 was nothing but trauma filled. She's like, oh my gosh. I don't know where you think I'm short at. But yeah, Tina has been through some trauma.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great.
God damn, I didn't come over here. Can I even go through this shit?
One with wind and cloud.
Fuck this corrosive shit.
Born of ice and frost. We're way behind
What was this
schedule.
door? Bruh, Keontae has been like, nah. He's been trying to say that shit for the longest. Like, nah, cat short. I ain't trying to hear none of that. What's the closest one to this shit? There's gotta be one up here. Like I said, I feel like that's what happened with with the homie Jim, where everybody was probably like, Cat ain't really 6 foot. He full of shit. He lying. And they meet me. I'm like, they're like, oh nah, this motherfucker. He's 6'1". There's gotta be one up here. I refuse to believe that there's no fucking electrogram thing up here. Where the fuck is this shit at? There it is. No. I wonder. Fuck!
Access denied. Allow me.
Fuck off me, man. Holy shit. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking, alright, I'm gonna be able to like switch items and figure it out. So I got one over there.
Next on the agenda.
This maybe. Oh, we can head over there. This maybe. Keyword maybe. Yup. I was right. I said this may be it.
We're way behind schedule.
So right now, of course, you don't see me doing any of the story mode, but there's a lot to do in the game. So, for example, the whole map is pretty much explorable. You see me teleporting to a lot of locations, but it's fine. Or this, what's the point? but in reality, the whole map is explorable. So anything you see me like pointing out, like outside of this ocean right here, you can't cross that. And I just think they made that purposely. Anything over here, you can literally walk from here all the way to here. Like I'll show you in a second. Like once we finish that. Bands that make her dance. What's up, Haiti? Like there's a lot to do in this game. And that was the reason that it kind of hooked me. So I ended up putting some money into it way back. And like everybody at first didn't get the character, but I happened to nah, like so unlike New World, where New World puts a lot of the travel behind what is it, like what's the word I'm looking for? New World puts a lot of the travel behind those points, and that's the only way for you to travel from point A to point B, right? Over here, it's a lot less of that. So like, I'll show you in a second. You can walk in Simulator this if you want it, but there's a lot more places to teleport to and just go from point A to point B and all of that really quickly. There's no PvP, and there's no confirmation there's ever going to be any PvP on this game. Mainly, like I said, because the whole draw to this game is they wanted to be available to everyone, and if they did that, people on mobile would get shit on. I'm gonna just keep it a being. Like aim, like for example, this character being the most broken. If you playing on mobile, you ain't doing this quick aim. Like you ain't going and hitting that. You're just not doing shit like that. And you know people are gonna sweat if they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a MOBA around this, but it's gonna be third person or whatever. People on mobile wouldn't even be able to play. They would not even be able to play this shit. So we actually, where is this shit at? Where are we walking around at? I think it's somewhere over here. Yep. A 4-finger clawing up your sins on a mobile? Yeah, so I'm gonna show you where, like I said, where you can like walk to, and that's mainly the draw. Like, is like when you walk on like a New World where you're actually playing walking simulator and gathering simulator. In this game, there's puzzles and all sorts of other shit along the way. Bruh, I don't know how y'all do it. Like, my complaints is what Sven was talking about in the Discord, whereas like there's no sort of like levers protection, people AFK and all of that. And I'm still shocked that people think Unite system is worse than Wild Drifts, but Wild Drifts is terrible. And Sky was just saying that he had 3 matches with levers. Nah. Big nah. So I'm gonna explain how you fast travel on here and how the game starts and all of that. So you start close to here, okay? You start somewhere in this vicinity. And the main thing about this game is like, for example, let's say you wanted to go do lower straight idiots and AFKs. Let me see if I can get her this hairline. I can't. I gotta teleport somewhere else. So we'll like, I'll head over to like where you're supposed to go to first. Oh, the rain stopped. Fuck. So when you first start the game, you're, like I said, you're relatively in this area. The AFKs become bots.
Lucky all my new bombs are waterproof.
They do, but they're not very good. Like, I understand I'm Emerald 4, like, dog, like, there's people, and like I said, even as you go up, that's bad. Just as bad. So you start off, like, going here, and you're like, alright, well, what do I do next? Right? So everything that you see is explorable. Like, I'll explain why, because like I said, we had a match on stream on on my Smurf account. Mind you, the game started giving me AFKs and trolls. So like your initial goal is to kind of walk from point A to point B and get your what do you call it? You see the spot in front of me, like the glowing beam of light. You want to get those unlocked. That's how you fast travel. So unlike New World, where you kind of gotta walk far to fast travel, this game, like it's not as far to fast travel. I shouldn't be getting 6-10 kill games each game after hardly playing and still getting bad teammates. Put you in LPQ for doing good. So that's like where you kind of like run from point A to point B. But like as you start getting more, you don't really need to walk around as much unless you're looking for certain things to kill. As you see, everything is relatively close to each other. Meanwhile, in New World, this would be your only way. Like this would be your only waypoint, and you'd have to walk from here to go to the city, and walk from here to here, and this would be another fast travel point, and vice versa. Those are all kind of long walks. But now let me show you why. Yeah, so let me show you why I like. A lot of people already seen it. I don't want to. What's the word? I'm not saying the game is trash. Their matchmaking is trash, and their report system is dog shit. That's what I'm saying is bad. The game itself plays well. So, where is it? I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So at the start, picks and bans. So we're gonna I'm gonna maximize the screen. We may have to go to my VR one. Hang on a second. Bonino no intended English. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. I can't say anything to you, man. We don't have anyone who speaks Spanish or Portuguese over on D Live. So try to fast forward it. So I'm gonna pause it real quick. You see the symbol underneath Ash's name, Keontae? You see the symbol right there? That's a jungle symbol. Look at what they're picking. Echo. You see the symbol right there? That jungle symbol? Where did Jason go? I'm still streaming, right? I didn't switch games pretty quickly. This is an old VOD. Oh my gosh, man. Shut up. I'm not installing this game until they fix this problem. So, this is the first game, the very first game that I had on Wild Rift last week. And after that, I was like, nah. Like, I was actually done. Our jungle picked Ash. Now, I'm going to show you their voice chat in a second. Not their voice chat, their actual chat. Watch what happens. So they ban that out. I'm like, all right, cool, fine. At this point, I'm like, man, like I was already like, I was giving this game 3 games before I uninstalled. That's how I felt. Or like I was gonna uninstall this shit tomorrow. Ash jungle. Now he's hovering blitz. This is what I get. Mind you, this is a lot of my teams on my Smurf account. This is a lot of my teams, even on my other account that's been diamond. These are the players I get on my team, and I'm just like, bro, like, why do you expect me to carry this shit?
Don't you trust me?
Keontae trolling. He waited so long just to say he wanted support. Now here's the kicker. He picks a Mumu. What doesn't he have? My man's doesn't have smite. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Genshin in a second. I'm just showing something. I tell him smite. He says, no, we good. He's talking to somebody else. I tell him to get smite. And watch what he says. I don't use smite. We're going to go back a little bit. I don't use smite. Why? Don't need it, bro. Trust me. Now, mind you, he rotates to my lane and takes all my kills. We can get wrecked. We don't need smite though, right? Let me the fuck out. Oh, I'll tell you the other stuff that's fucking me over, Echo. That's just one of them. But you don't need smite. You don't need smite though, right? Came to my lane and took my kills. I was gonna do more damage than him, man. Like, come the fuck on. So I would have AFK'd, not gonna lie. How to break. So here's the thing, Echo, right? So you that's just one of my matches, right? I've streamed on that account a few times, but when people realize like, oh, this person's streaming, they immediately stop. I've had Vayne supports on that account, Yi supports on that account. We've had Seraphine Baron laners on that account, Chang'e Baron lane on that account. Not often, but like I felt like I ran into the same person who played Chang'e Baron lane the first time on that account. Hello, my name is Boy. I'm from Lima, Peru. Machu Picchu. Saw you playing Genshin. I don't understand the damn English, but we gotta try to figure it out. We gotta get somebody. I know somebody who speaks Spanish. I'm sorry, man. Well, welcome. Like I said, name Nino. Okay. Let's see, because I think we can play here. But I don't know how, like I said, because once again I haven't spoken Spanish in who knows how long. I get more trolls online when I'm streaming than when I'm not. Bro, I've gotten all sorts of shit offline. We've even gotten like stupid shit like Ash Jungle, Kaiser Jungle, that type shit, and I'm just like, bro, like, why are y'all doing this shit to me, man? Like, why, you know what I'm saying? So it's not too much the it's not too much like the bad players. So when I get triggered, it's not people are like trash. I'm more triggered at the fact that people aren't playing their roles in the way that they're supposed to. Like, or they're not doing traditional shit, I guess you can say. Now, mind you, I don't mind you breaking the meta. Like, I can understand if somebody puts, like, for example, Ari Baron lane. Okay, I'm not really mad at that. Or range of adventure. Here you go. Hang on a second. Right here. We've had like what is it, like Lee Sin support, all sorts of shit like that. Like I said, I don't mind you breaking the meta. I don't mind that. What I mind is when you put something in a lane that obviously isn't gonna work for what you're trying to go for. Like Fiora ADC is not something you want to pick into when you see a Seraphine and a Misfortune. You're never gonna get close. Shit like that, you know. ID, yeah. So like that's the thing. Just go ahead and add me. Like I said, I'll try to, like, I'm relatively on every now and then. I don't like do a lot of like what do you call it, like inviting people, but most people just don't want to play a different hero. That's really the issue we run into. Like, and that's why I say, like, they need to do something about it, because I've run into all of those people in the course of a week. Like, every 2 games, whether it was a loss or win, I was guaranteed on the third to have somebody really bad. So that's like 1 out of 3. Now that, of course, that number can be a lot higher, but usually like 1 out of 3 of my games had some severe trolling in it. That's a 33% chance that you're gonna run into some bullshit. And my last few games before I uninstalled and I was like, I'll come back in 2.7 or whatever the one is after this, 2.6, I forget. I was like, nah, hit me up in the next update. I'm not gonna go through. I had a lever the first game, a lever a second game, and I was like, all right, that's just unfortunate. My third game we won, and in my last game where I was like, if this game goes bad, I'm uninstalling this shit. I played Ari. I went 10-4. What's up, Sky? I went 10 and not even 10-4. I was 6-0 by the first 3-4 minutes. So I was all the way online. So I was rotating, getting people online and shit. And then I started seeing my team do dumb stuff. And I was just like, nah, like that was enough for me. Like Eve not smiting, not ulting dragons to get them. She wasn't ganking. I had an Akshan literally. If we walk over into this bush and we're talking about League, me and the Akshan were in this same exact bush. What's up, Sky? How you doing, bro? And he literally watched the enemy team just like attack me, and I'm like, I'm attacking the person he's backing, and I'm like, bro, just attack. It's a free fucking kill. You don't have to give them any gold. But it was shit like that, and I was just like, nah, like that was my last game. Like when I saw that, I was just like, bro, like Evelyn was using smite on silly stuff. We'd be pinging like her to come over. She's fighting, chasing people down, and I'm like, bro, like we need you on this. Like it's just like, how are you? And mind you, this person's highest rank was like Emerald 1. And I'm just like, yeah, that's enough. So I might try it again when it hits console, but like I'll probably like full sweat on console. But unless they, like, if they don't add any sort of lever protection like in the next couple patches, I may install again, but you won't see me grinding ranked. I know people want me to. People are like, oh yeah, you're good at it. Nope, I'm not grinding rank. I'm not doing it to myself, man. It's not fun when you constantly have to deal with that bullshit. My last game was 9-6-4. Mine goes over 100. Yeah, I guess because we're NA, you know. Bruh, Haiti, I had a game like that. I think I was playing at Cali. I was like 12-4. Three people on my team had 10 deaths. One person was almost even. Bro, I'm telling you right now, get master rank and then just sit on it. That's the best thing to do. Shit, I need to change this. But yeah, like the last few matches I had on my other account was just enough for me. I was like, yeah, I'm done. Zero 4 Rakan, 2-8 Vigor, 2-8 Kennen. See, don't like shit like that starts to make me go like, what's going on matching? But like that type of shit, like in general, like I said, it wouldn't have made me quit unless, like I said, I wasn't like getting back-to-back trolls, but I was getting trolls. Nah, it's not worth it right now. Like even. I'm gonna keep it a bean after I finish this about how I feel about Wild Rift rank. And I'm kind of in the same boat as how I feel about Unite, but at least with Unite, there's a reason why the matching is all over the place. But Unite's we use Fractal Resin. Unite system, I think you say it's still rewarding to rank up, right? Even though rank doesn't mean as much over there because of how big the rank gap is for when you're playing, you still have a sense of like, what is it? You still get the dopamine rush when you rank up in Unite. Wild Rift, on the other hand, there's none of that. You know, like it feels like more effort than what you're gaining. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to switch Unite because it doesn't feel like a MOBA. I'm assuming that's what you're about to say. Like you can rank up in Unite and there's tournaments going on now. I don't know how well Nintendo is going to handle it. I don't even know if the prize pool is going to be big enough for people to like really sink their time into like getting people to play that game. So I'm not going to mention anything as far as that goes. But when it comes to ranking up inside of Unite, it's still like you still get the dopamine, like, all right, I made it up here. Whereas in Wild Rift, because of what you have to play through, it's Nintendo, they're not funding that shit. Well, Pokemon funds their shit, but you are right. I don't like Nintendo. I'm not sure. It's weird. I've seen a few tourney matches. It looks one-sided as well. I have bad luck for most characters. You have Gon. He's very different. Yeah, I've grinded a bit. I've grinded quite a bit, you know. But yeah, it's Pokemon basketball. But still, even though it's not as big as something like AOV or anything like that, when I mention the dopamine rush and when you rank up, you still get that, you know. On Wild Rift, you have to play a ton of matches to rank up. Then they switched their MMR system around. And then because they switched their MMR system around, it just shows if you're a Smurf or a low rank, and you still have to play through all of those games. Instead of the system going, all right, realistically, when me and Sky were in gold, we shouldn't have, on our duo queue accounts, we shouldn't have just went up a division every now and then. We should have moved up whole, well, not division, what is it? Well, I guess you call it rank division. We should have moved up whole ranks. So we were going up like from gold 4 to gold 2. We're on a 20-game win streak. At that point, it should have been like, we shouldn't even put them in gold, put them in upper platinum. And if you keep doing that, because even when we were going through platinum, we're still on these win streaks. We didn't lose our first game until what is it? I think until Sky hit plat 4, plat 3 on those accounts. But the system isn't pushing people up. And now people are starting to notice it. I've said it earlier. There's a lot more players in low rank who know what the fuck they're doing versus players in high rank. And guess who's been saying this shit? A couple people from, I think it was Sentinels have been saying it, that are on the new Wild Rift Sentinels team. They've been saying like, yeah, they've run into some God tier Emerald players. But then they run into like a bunch of trash who's like has a little emblem that's showing them they're bad, and they play like shit. So it's not all of the Emerald players are gonna be good, but you're gonna run into some like God tier Emerald and Plat players who should not be in those divisions, but they're stuck there. They can't do anything about it. I get this about I have to go over there and see it though. So when it comes to how rank works on Wild Rift, it's disappointing because you should be pushed forward when you play well, not be hindered. But the game in general hinders you, if you get what I'm saying. Do I have enough? I need to fight it one more time. Then I need to go, what was the constellation about at Water's End? Oh, that's actually good. So League has changed all over the place. I don't know if it's free, I guess you can say, because they go by a full-on LP system. So if you play well, you get a bunch of points, you rank up. The issue isn't relatively that. And I know they've constantly gone through changes with that. They still don't have lever section. They have the reset thing, so if somebody doesn't load up in the first like couple minutes, and it's reset. The funny thing is, I have Smite. I was high ranked on that game.
Next on the agenda.
I don't have a PS4, man. Yeah, like if you have Xbox, Switch, or and PC, all of those are crossplay. Yes, I just want to Switch. You know, only one who transmitted on this platform, Genshin. There's someone similar on D-Live called Trovo. Yeah, I know about Trovo. We're on Trovo too. Oh shit. We're also on Twitch. So it's not bad. It's this thing I was telling so you might remember this, Keontae. Well, you may not have actually. You may not even been paying attention to it. When it was going on, but I was mentioned. Why does it have to have defense? Like, why does it have to have fucking defense? Fuck, man. So I was mentioning this, let me head over here. We'll have to actually go see what I need to do. So I was mentioning that if the game was like, if we're talking about like skill expression, that's a total different thing versus characters being countered or not to Daunting. And the main speak talking to town was Viego, and he was saying Viego was easy. And I was like, well, that's just your thing. But if we're talking about actual skill expression, no one who's a beginner is gonna pick that game up. Not that game, but that character up. They're not gonna understand it. Now, if you play on PC, Keontae, Smite, you're gonna be able to use every character. If you play on Switch, the only characters you want to stay away from is people like your direct has cuts. I thought it was mine in there, but I entered another direct that's normal. I'm not really sure why I'm doing that. I'm not getting any drop frames either. But yeah, like the only characters you really can't play on controller like that is like Rama, and there's one other. Rama's one of them. Who's the other one? Like you can play them, but they're hard as fuck to use. I don't need that anymore. Actually, I need this is when I need one of my peoples online. I don't have any friends online. I need one person online. I'm using Google Translator. Ah, okay. This is when I need one, literally one person online. Oh, I've almost finished this. Oh shit, I almost finished this. Damn. But yeah, like that's the only thing. That's the only thing you're missing out. Otherwise, it's the same exact game. There's only like a handful of characters you can't use on controller. In game, I'm really ADC today. Hey, look, that may work. And for the love of God, I hope people don't keep picking Fiora AD carry. Oh, I could go over there and check. I probably haven't finished everything over here. Because I actually, what I need to get, if I'm being honest, where is it? Where is it? I need 3. 3. I can get those. That's not a problem. I need 3. Oh, wait a minute. How long you staying in TwitchCon? If I go to TwitchCon, it's probably gonna be a week. It's been like a week or 10 days. Fuck! Need to head back over there. Right now I haven't like what is it? I haven't like fully, what's the word I'm looking for? I haven't fully committed to it yet because I need to see who is coming. So I need to figure out how to get this shit. I need to hit up all of my people. Wait, did that shit just open? Why did it just open?
There's nothing wrong with
The fuck?
every now and then.
Yo, that was a weird ass chest, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, it'll be October, so we have time.
We're way behind schedule. There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward.
Are there any more chests over here? I'm retiring. I have things to go. Appreciate you coming through, Nino. Like I said, thank you over there on D Live. Yeah, so the main thing about TwitchCon is not necessarily if I'm going. Like for example, like I'll be the one to pull the trigger and be like I'm going, right? So I shouldn't say the thing I just said earlier. The main thing is how many people are going. that'll be really the thing, Sky. So like for example, let's say Keontae was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to TwitchCon. I just need a I need to make sure somebody just solidifies room and board or whatever the case is. Then like of course I'd just be like, alright, you know, just pay me for room and board. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Cause you know I'm moving a month before then, yeah. So that's the thing. It's not necessarily that. Like if I'm going to TwitchCon, you'll know in the next 2-3 months. Like for real, you will know in the next 2-3 months. Cause I'll mention it. I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to TwitchCon. My main thing isn't necessarily like I said if I'm going. I need to know who's going and how much space I'm gonna have to reserve. Somebody got to keep the ladies off you. So that's the main thing. Like let's say Sven, let's say my homie Kiki was like, all right, I got some free time, I'm trying to go to. My homie Rob and a bunch of other people are like, yeah, I'm going. Like, what's good? It's up in the air, isn't it? Yep. Then the question would be, is there going to be any more people that are going to get added to it? Are we going to have less? How much do I need to set aside for room? How much do people need to pay? Shit like that. That's mainly the thing that's setting up TwitchCon. Yeah, see, you wouldn't, I wouldn't. Everybody got different schedules. Nope, die. Did I miss this bitch? Oh, you talking about actually beating? Oh my god, she's talking about keeping women off me in a way like sexually. What the fuck? But I don't think I can go on that yet. Can I? I can. But yeah, that's the main thing, Sky. That's the point where it's like, all right, so I gotta hit up all my people now to let them know. There's nothing here. Don't fucking lie to me. Oh, it's across the water. You go both ways. What happened in New World? Nothing's happened in New World, bro. It's just the grinding aspect. I think it's boring on stream, and I'm not gonna put y'all through that. If I gotta grind, I'd rather just do that shit off stream. At least with this, there's a lot more action, I guess you can say. Fuck.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Unlike in New World, where like I said, you're kind of watching me walk from point A to point B. That's the best way to put it, Sky. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna hit up a couple of people. One of the people I gotta hit up is just about her being busy. That's the only thing, but it's understandable. Like if you working for Douyin as like a content creator, dog, you making bread. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna be busy. What the fuck? And if she can get some days off, Then it'll be like, all right, cool. Then we can start making plans, like I said, around her and everyone else. Cause like, for example, like my people that pulled out last time, these are people I were unsure of if they were going, but they had the money to go. But they still were like, yeah, they weren't going just because shit was going on around them. They had last minute shit happen.
Rebuild.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Access denied.
Fuck all those enemies. Yo, Kazuha is busted as fuck.
Beautiful treasures are a
Killer went back to alien space. What alien stuff was you talking about, Toons? They ain't got no spaceships on this game. What's up, Toons? Yeah, so we just talking about TwitchCon next year. And we trying to do that shit. What enemies? Like everybody just evaporated. Yeah, we're talking about if handling TwitchCon. Go back to at least the pirate shit, not this alien spaceship. Oh my god. My man, I'm using a regular ass bow and arrow. Space shit. It's like what? But yeah, that's the main thing we're trying to figure out. Is a TwitchCon shit.
Did I miscalculate? Next on the agenda.
I hate these things, man. These ones fuck me up.
We're way behind schedule. Allow me. No touching.
I never been more east in Mississippi. I just want to see what Cali's like. Man, if you smoke, Cali is gonna be fun for you. That's the one thing I'll say. Like, even if you don't smoke and you're not a smoker, there's edibles, there's drinks, there's all that shit. That's why Sky was like, yo, like, can you get this drink in Philly? And I'm like, nah, bro, we can't get that shit out here. They don't even sell it. We ain't fully legalized yet. But that's the thing is, like, I'd be hitting up people from like all over, because I got people in China. I don't smoke, but we do like drinking. There's some places to drink out there, but in general, like realistically, you don't even gotta do that. They sell like alcohol, like, well, it might be the same in Florida. They sell alcohol in the stores. We're the only one that's like weird. You already know the vibes when we getting them drinks. Well, that's the one thing I will say. If you drink, like, you're around a lot of people who are like social drinkers, and we all can like hold our weight. Cause like when me, Charge, and D went, they were smoking and doing all of that. But like when they had drinks, it was like, oh yeah, we was just like out there buying it. Like, yo, they sell alcohol in like the equivalent of corner stores out there.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
So it kind of is like the best. You can probably find Jameson in the supermarket out there. If it was like, yo, we just want something to drink, you can just go to the supermarket. If Target has a supermarket section, they probably carry alcohol. That's kind of how the alcohol stuff is out there. That's how it is down here. Yeah. That is a vibe, yeah. Because, like, up here, like in Philly, if any of y'all are used to just going out and buying alcohol, if you're in Philly, you're not going to be able to do that. you have to find a wine and spirits. That's the only way you're gonna buy alcohol. No, I don't want to deal with y'all. Y'all ain't got a chest. I want loot. Now the thing about weed out there, because it is legal, they do sell it like in what do you call it, like dispensaries and shit.
We're way behind schedule.
But it's relatively easy to get. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. It's like very easy to obtain. As long as you got a valid ID, you can just walk in like, yo, I want to get this, and go grab it. I need more chests to open out here.
No touching.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
You see how internet people really be like, well, I mean, that is the day the internet becomes real. I ain't gonna hold you.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
But I will say this, and I've mentioned this before. Well, I mean, it may be what you're expecting, but like, people who are like on Twitch are like just horny, bro. That's realistically. And because COVID, it's gonna be extra bad.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Okay, now the nobody wears deodorant thing. All right, I do have to say something about that, especially when it comes to TwitchCon, because your hopes are gonna be kind of dashed. All right, so if you go to a regular con, like if you're talking about Comic-Con and shit like that, like that statement holds true. But everyone, like for the most part, most of the people go to Comic-Con. I'm gonna explain. Most of the people go to Comic-Con, so you're talking about maybe I'm gonna be lenient, but I think 90. But I'm gonna say 80% of the Comic-Con smells like dog. Smells like straight ass cheeks. Okay, that's the first portion. All right, TwitchCon on the other hand, very different environment. So where you may have heard the stuff about Comic-Con and all of that shit. I'm gonna say it's like 50-50. 50% is gonna be what you expect it to smell like that nobody uses deodorant awkward shit, right? But then you can tell the other 50 because it ain't gonna smell like dog shit. These are people who got money, whether it be from streaming or like they're whales, so they kind of have bread, and they're like, all right, yo, I'm gonna put on like my fanciest fucking cologne, or girls, I'm gonna put on my fanciest perfume, shit like that. But it's 50-50. So if you're looking to go there and be like, yo, I'm trying to laugh at these motherfuckers who stink, you may get unlucky and not run into anyone who smells. Kill about to be comfortable in his E-point. Oh my god. So that's where, like, that's sort of one thing I'm gonna say is like, yeah, like, that's the weird portion about it, if you get what I'm saying. How many more chests do I have to open until I get this? 12 more. There's some chests in here I didn't get. I'm gonna get them now. But that's the thing. Like, I know for a fact, like, when I head out there, I may have to cop me some new cologne. So I'm gonna have to go out and, like, go shopping and shit. But for cologne, I'm gonna have to go smell it first in the store. And then act like I'm gonna buy some shit and then be like, oh yeah, I don't really like this, and come back. But I'm not coming back. I'm gonna just order my shit somewhere else where it's cheap. Because ain't nobody paying JCPenney money. So that's just me. Need to figure out. There is a chest down here missing. Yeah, I figured out a way to bring it. I can link you what I use to bring my cologne, because they didn't throw out mines. But like, if I was to get different types of cologne, I'm gonna have different what do you call them? I've got to scoop a new pair of Yeezys when I slide. Yeah. See, I don't have to get Yeezys. I got the human races. Yeah, I think you already seen them, Jones. You seen the human races I got, right, Tunes? The NERD Jones. There's something over here. I know I missed it because I seen the thing for it, and I was like, oh. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, so yeah, you seen those. So I don't need to cop no shoes. I'm good. People gonna see them shits and be like, you got the human races? The fuck? But yeah, do I have that near me? I don't think I have it near me. No, I don't have it near me. I think it's in my travel bag. I'll get that later. I don't feel like digging that shit out because I don't do too much traveling because of COVID. But yeah, so like, I have this. This is what my mom got me into a while ago. It's cheap as fuck now, but essentially what you do is you take off this top portion right here. I'm gonna get some different colors. I think I can pull them up. Hang on a second. I have something like this. It's not this one in particular. These are like the awkward ones because you gotta pour them. Where's the one with the bottom load? Hang on a second. Let me make sure I can find the one with the bottom load. Alright, so I have something like this, and I'm gonna end up getting more. But I have something like this, but mines are black. They don't look like this one in particular, but very similar. I can't find the one I have because most of them are like doing this weird shit. No, this one may be it. Hold up. Yep, this is close to what I have. Yeah, I bring these with me, and I'm gonna end up getting a couple colors. So like, if I wanted to go out, I don't have to smell the same type of way wherever I'm at. I can just like, all right, I got one cologne, I can put on another one, I can put on another one, shit like that. So that's what I would tell you to get if you were like, yo, you don't want your cologne to get stolen when you traveling. Grab that joint. It's $12, but like, honestly, it saves you like quite a bit, and they relatively look all right. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I have. I have something like that. But that's what, like, if I'm gonna travel, to be completely honest, that's probably, I'm gonna end up getting some more of those, and I'm gonna end up getting me probably like 2 or 3 different bottles of cologne that I actually fuck with. And then yeah, when we hit up TwitchCon, I'm like, all right, well, if I want to wear a different cologne, I can wear a different cologne. I was 12 and 9. Bro, that's how some of them games go, bro. The inting was insane. I'm assuming your team was into their brains out. Okay, I was over here already. There's no chest over here. We can look outside of the peak, but I don't think there's any there. Yeah, we were already over there too. There's no chest. Oh, 11 and 4 Ori, 12 and 4 Eve. Our comp was just ass. We gave, oh hell no, that'd have been like, yo, I fucking hate y'all here. Sometimes you gotta feed the win. ADC gap. Oh, okay. And the ADC, the enemy ADC carry was online. Alright. It makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I don't think there's any more chests over here. I'd have to come over here later. But yeah, Tunes, grab you that. You want me to like link you that shit? Because I can just put the link and I can send you the link directly, Tunes. That way you can, if you want to grab that shit, you can. Because you may travel more than me. They had Ash, I was Aurelia. Wait a minute, you were playing AD carry. Yeah, that's right. Because I couldn't send you that, like I said. That's like, that's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, like, it's kind of like a necessary travel pickup. And I didn't realize it at first, but like after like I started moving around and doing a lot more shit, I'm like, nah, like you need this shit. Like this, that's for certain. That's for certain. I can actually turn this off. Hang on a second. That's why I'm not able to send messages. Accessibility, privacy. I was tired of getting flooded with like other messages and shit. Long ass fucking link. God damn. What's up, Solo? Long time no see, bruh. Lee over here talking about TwitchCon, bro. You came in kind of at the right moment. Nah, we've been over there already. Fuck, there's no chest left? There's not even any puzzles I'm seeing. When I go to NY, they throw everything out. Yeah, like that way, if you had that shit, they won't throw it out. Because it's not enough inside the bottle because it's under the limit. And you'll just be like, all right, cool. Like, you'll have your shit, like, you smell good shit, and you'll be like, all right, I ain't got to worry about them doing this shit. Killer's about to get into his e-bag. Oh, no. If anything, man, like, because, like, the next couple of things I got going on, like, I'm going to get, like, yeah, man, been grinding with on that Twitch shit and working. I know everybody been kind of working, just busting their ass. Oh, shit, I got nervous as fuck. I'm like, no, please don't let me die. But, yeah. We're over here discussing the possibility of TwitchCon next year. If we're deep enough, to be completely honest, because one of the homies did this actually. If we're deep enough and we go to TwitchCon, I don't mind putting like part of the money down for a
Next on the agenda.
for a mansion or something. Yo, gotta go, but good luck on the grind. I got you, Echo. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Yeah, so I don't know if you ever been to TwitchCon, but that's what we talking about. But yeah, so that, like I said, that's just me. I hate that shit. And I done been in so many places where they throwing my shit out. And my cousin had to put me on certain like moves, like, yeah, if you don't want him to throw your shit out, you gotta do shit this way. And I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing all that. I just want to take my shit there, and then like if it's something I really don't care about, I'm like, all right, you can throw it out, but nah. Some baddies on my side of the mansion, to your side, you can get the e-baddies. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a joint that's about to be crazy. Cause like I said, I'm trying to get my homies that are like overseas to show up, man. I get the homie Kiki to come through from China. Like, she just gotta find some time, bro. That's the only thing. Like, cause she working for Doey, and that's like, for example, if all right, I'm gonna put y'all on something, right? If at some point when I was streaming, what about the mobile baddies? I mean, they might be there, but you know that joint gonna be a bit weird. If you're like, yo, my rank master, like, throw me the wet, throw me the box. You feel me? You like, the fuck? Ginger Teddy got a side. The thing about Nathan though, I don't know if Nathan's gonna be able to make it, cause Nathan just started going to school. He just started. He went back to school, not going to school, but he just went back to school for computer science and IT. Like, where I just finished my classes for that shit, so I'm good. But we'll see. I'd have to figure it out with Nathan. But Nathan definitely should come through. Ginger Teddy should definitely slide through. Nah, it depends. But I'll see, cause I know like a baddie is a baddie. My God. Some of them may be too young, man. You saying a baddie is a baddie, but you may be running into like a a child, and you like, hold up, nah, I'm good. Where's the things for this shit? If she in the league and he's diamond or masters, that ain't it. Why is this thing just sitting here? I was so lost on why this shit was just sitting there. Oh my gosh, man. You gotta be careful with using that though. We might have to get rid. I didn't even realize that was a block term. She a diamond jungler, be a train stop. She lets Pokemon unite too much. That is a red flag. Yo, Toon's like, nah, I can't have nobody that's on that jaw too much. We can bring Sneak. Oh my god. Where's this motherfucker going? It's long ass travel time, man. Jason, I know who Sneaky is. Hell no. You can be sneaking with all them other trying to use her in the jungle. I don't know if Toons knows who Sneaky is, man. As soon as I heard the Sneaky joint, I'm like, oh no, I'm good. Keep Sneaky over there. Look, I ain't mentioned that man at all the last 4 streams. Y'all been like dead set on bringing up that man. Oh Lord. Alright. I got you. Hang on. No one say anything. No one say anything. This is Sneaky. Is that a That's why when Keontae said that shit, I was like, oh no. Nah. That's sneaky, bro. That's sneaky. That was sneaky. That's why as soon as Keontae said that shit, I was like, no, bro, you drawn. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Tools will come in the mansion and be like, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to come off screen or whatever the case is. Tools will come in the mansion, he gonna be like, yo, what up, y'all, who's that? I'll see y'all later, thank y'all for having me, peace. Peace, you're like, yo, what the hell, dog? Like, yo, thank you for having me, man, I'm out. Yo, but you already paid for the mansion. Nah, I don't need that money, bro. I'm be looking around all confused and shit. But yeah, Sneaky's girl, that's like the funny thing is his girl does his makeup when he's doing the cosplays, and my man's has a Patreon for that shit and people pay for it. And I'm just like, wow. People like a lot of stuff. I want to say there's a hurricane in Florida, I gotta slide, I don't need a refund. Like I gotta dip. But you already in LA? Nah, it's a hurricane in Florida. What you mean? You already out here? Nah, I gotta get back to Florida. If he get in the bag, I guess it's cool, but it ain't for me. Nah. See, I got the facial hair. I can't pull shit like that off, so I'm good. I'm good. I know people be doing that shit and like be straight as fuck, like making all this content around them. Like, damn, bro, like that's some good bread. I can't do it, but it's some good bread. But in general, I just look and laugh at it when it comes to like dudes who do that. I'm putting it seriously because there's a difference when someone's like, I guess, who transition versus like a guy doing that shit for money. I guess that's the thing I'm mentioning, or it's like it's a little bit different. Like one of them is like I can say is like a valid reason, like nah, like they felt uncomfortable in their skin, that makes sense. But then it's like Sneaky doing that shit, I just be laughing. I'm like, bro, Sneaky, you a whole mess. Like, let's just put that on there. I think that's the difference for me. I'm like, nah, like that shit is hilarious to me. There's gotta be more chest over here, dog. Yeah, I can never knock anyone's hustle, but it ain't for me. Yeah, that's where I think like the difference lies. Like I said, that joint is just like, all right, like he a funny bull, but at the same time, I'm just like, okay. Shave Jason Beard? No, I don't. All right, so I didn't stream when this happened. I didn't stream when this happened, but if I was a shave, I straight up look like a pedophile. So I'm not doing it. And the only reason it happened, I was glad TwitchCon was like, TwitchCon was like 2 weeks away. I had like, here's the reason why that shit happened, because I ain't even mean to do that shit on purpose. That's why when I was like, nah, I would never shave my mustache or my beard. So I didn't realize I didn't have the guard on my shavers, on my clippers, not my shaver, my clippers. So I went up to hit this and I got that joint like almost skin level. And I'm like, when I saw it, I'm like, no. After all these years of me getting shit on for Bad Bobby and this man looking like a whole child snitch. I'm fighting for my life. But yeah, I accidentally did that shit, and that's when like I realized I'm like, yeah, I can never, ever shave my shit. And I didn't even mean to do that shit. I just was being careless and didn't put the guard on my clippers. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else left here. There's nothing else left here. I ain't a fan at all. It's like Tunes, and I love that bitch. Yeah, I think that's really you a mulatto fan-ish. Is there any chest over here? Nah, ain't no chest over here. I didn't like. I'm speaking too soon. I gotta get that one over there. No, she's sick as fuck. I hate female rappers. Not gonna lie.
Let's begin. One with nature.
Born of ice and frost.
You stay right. This isn't good. Unfortunate fault.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Access denied.
Cardi B was slapping though. Nicki featured gas.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
I like the only female rapper I'm just like confused at how they got on, and it's nothing against like Young Ma's still like good, but she's so far like under the radar. Like my concern with Young Ma is that she's really talented. Don't get me wrong. The question is anyone ever gonna see her talent? And I know because she doesn't want to be locked on a label or whatever the case is. That's why she's doing it. But that's the thing that kind of makes me go like, what's gonna happen here? You don't need 3 of these. Thought there was more than this on here.
Next on the agenda.
Okay, yep, we got both. Yeah, that was like all of that shit was good. I was like, I had to think for a minute. I'm like, where the fuck is these shits at? But speaking of Mosh, she just started selling vibrators, bro. I was not aware of that. There's something in there. Can I get in this house? They think they slick high in this shit. But I'm gonna get that shit. But yeah, that's my only concern with Young Ma. But as far as like going back to TwitchCon, because we got well off topic.
In the name of the princess.
Because everybody start talking about some wild shit.
By royal decree. Destiny has brought me hither.
That was how you do that. There was no other way inside of there. And that was silly. I may have enough for that. But yeah, like I said, I think TwitchCon may be the move. But yeah, like I said, I'll put something in the Discord talking about it. I'll have like our own channel for TwitchCon. Cause that's one of those where I'm not, like I said, I'm not entirely sure on what everybody else is doing, but I don't mind. Like I said, if we got enough people, like, yo, fuck it, we get in the mansion. Got the primos from that. Like, I definitely don't, cause I think a mansion when the homie Jim went, cause she went with like 10 people. She said it was like $4 grand. It was like 4 or 5 grand. Even if it wasn't, even if it was like 6 grand or whatever the case is. We all out there a week. That's like 600 a person. That's still not bad. But like I said, she had 10 people, so that ain't bad for Cali. Nah, not at all. Of course, it was a different dish, like a different county or whatever the case is, but because that was San Jose, we did it at. But plus, I'm going to Cali. I'm gonna splurge. I'm renting a fucking Tesla. He's like, no, I'm renting cars, and like, you can if you want. Like, that's definitely, like, if you got the bread, go for it. When we were out there, we didn't rent. We were thinking about like putting the money together to rent something. Ultimately, we didn't. And the reason why was because when we were in San Jose, they had the electric scooters everywhere. So we were like really close to where we needed to be. Oh, this shit is hard. How the fuck? Oh, this shit can stay here. I didn't get this shit? Bruh, really? Them scooters be hella fun in Miami. Yeah, so we was just riding them shits everywhere, man. It was like, and it was cheap as fuck. So like, to go from where we were to TwitchCon last year, not last year, 2018, was only like $5. It was like, it was between like $10 and $5, some shit like that. So it was definitely like a big ass savings. There's no chest in there. I don't want it. No, I didn't keep this shit.
Insubordination.
Time to go.
Nope. Wait, this is the... Fuck. I don't need the EXP, but at the same time, I'm like...
That hurts. As one with wind and cloud.
Next on the agenda.
There's not gonna be a chest for that. It's just primos, and I don't need the primos. But that's what we were using when we were in Cali. We were just like, yo, fuck it. It doesn't make any sense for us to like rent a vehicle because we were talking about it. And then at first Charger was like, oh, I'll just drive all the way over there. And I'm like, that's a drive. It was like, you driving? It's like power to you, but that joint crazy.
Very lucky day. Finally,
So we all just end up flying over there, and then we ended up oh shit, we ended up just like I said, Scooter ended up crazy. Where's this shit going? Oh, look at bruh, another one that I done missed. Bruh, how many of these shits did I just like not go to? I was just like, yo, we not getting this shit today. But yeah, that's what we did. Now, I'm not sure. I'd have to look up mansions for TwitchCon and shit. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit on stream. Oh my gosh, he plays Genshin. Wait, no one knew I played. No one knew I played this shit. Yeah, I streamed this on release, and I didn't think it was gonna be as big as it was, and then this shit was like massive, and I got no views. I'm like, at the time, that was like important to me. I'm like, man, all right, we're gonna stream some shit. Man, this shit went crazy. I forget who was it, Dipper, I think, that recommended this shit, because we was waiting on a game. Well, I wonder if we already had news of, but there was no information on when a beta or any of that was going on. Dipper was like, you should try Genshin. I played the Chinese beta. That joint crazy. Man, I played it. I was like, yeah, this joint, like, not the beta. When I saw the video of it, I'm like, oh, this shit looks cool. Then fucking everyone and their mother played this shit. And I'm like, I ain't getting nothing from this. I'm addicted to it. Yeah, I don't know if I when I first came out, I played a fuck ton of Genshin. Now I just kind of like load up here and there because like the events. Actually, let's head over here. We didn't go over to Fort Moomin, like because of the events and everything, but now we load up because of the event, shit like that. Honestly, what I need someone who hasn't gone and got their Unite. Oh my gosh, Keontae just like Unite. Hold up, what? What I actually need is someone who hasn't collected all their pearls, because I need 2. I need either 2 or 3, one of the 2, to get my Kokomi to level 70. This boy busted.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Just erase everything immediately.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Yo, I only need 3. It'd be different if I'm like, yo, I need to hijack your whole, like, all your shit. I don't need to hijack him for everything. If Nathan was on, I'd be like, yo, Nathan, let me get some of them pearls. How many you have? How many 5 stars? Let me see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. 11. No, I have 11. I'm sorry, I have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I have 11. I don't have the loot, man. I got Klee. Everybody wants the loot, man. Everybody does. I have a C3 Gene, I think. I'll show you my Gene, cause like realistically, I pulled Gene probably an obscene amount of times.
We're way behind schedule.
It just takes you to chest. That's all I should do.
Whoever left this behind.
So let me go to my character real quick. So actually, I probably would have more than 11 once I show you my constellations. I have her C1. I wanted to get Klee C1, but I couldn't. They didn't have her out long enough. I didn't get pity either. I pulled some other shit. So these are 5 stars, of course. Gene, I have C2. I have pulled Gene 3 times, Ray. Venti I pulled at the very beginning of the game. The crazy thing about Venti was actually my first roll. Venti was my first 10 roll. I rolled 10 on the what was that, the beginner banner, and I was like, all right, cool. Let me roll on this one. I seen the character and I was like, I don't really want them, but you know, like I just want something on there. If it's good, I just wanted a 5-star. And then I pulled Venti, and everyone at the time didn't know that Venti was good. Venti iced coffee? No, the bar. He's a piece of shit. But I rolled Venti, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that's another 5-star Bao. I got her. Zhao, Hu Tao, and who's the other one? It was Zhao, Hu Tao, and I think Ganyu? No. It was Zhao, Hu Tao, who else? I wasn't streaming this shit, but I know I made a couple people mad. Because I know Zhao, Hu Tao are like kind of back to back with each other. It might have been Ayaka or whoever. Yeah, I pulled them like back to back, no pity. Oh, I have Kaching. Tier 1. Played a librarian. I'm not downloading the Japanese voice pack for you, Keontae. You gotta do that shit yourself. So far, my favorite has been Klee. Like, as like, Klee has been my favorite, but for the longest, been blocked out of Discord for about almost a week. Wait, blocked out of Discord? What happened? But the most used character I play is like probably Ganyu. I like the only reason I like Klee is the same reason I like Tiny Tina from Borderlands. And it's the fact that being a kid and being a pyromaniac is something I think that everyone was And when you see it actually played out in a child, like whether it be on a game, whatever the case is, it's different than when you were doing it. Because you don't think it's like funny, like when you're younger. And then when you see it when you're older, you're like, yo, that shit is actually kind of funny. App won't open? Really? Weird, weird, weird. Oh yeah, I have Mona. I think I only have her C0. I don't have Bennett full cons. Interesting. I thought I did. But yeah, I got a Yaka. I don't have any artifacts on her. I don't have any reason to really do anything for her. But yeah, Ganyu probably one of my favorites. Cleeds like was my first real 5-star that I fuck with. I did a fuck ton of damage, and then Ganyu was followed up. There's no more chest over here. Chi-Chi is my favorite. The funny thing is, I've been trying to pull for Chi-Chi because at the time I needed another healer. But then I pulled, what was it? We ended up pulling a bunch of other shit, and I was just like, man, alright, well, I don't need the ice character anymore. Me want a new MOBA? Bro, like, I think everyone does. But the MOBAs we've been kind of getting, it's like, they can be great. The games can be great, but when you don't listen to your community, it's just like, why bother? I will say this, I'm interested for the new Geo character coming out, because I'm in dire need of a Geo character. Like, I have Ningguang and all of them. I don't think is my name. I don't know where my cons for Ningguang is. I'll see in a second. It's actually a good chest.
Hold the line.
Into the wind. Time to go.
I'm just way out of practice. Allow me.
One with nature. Shah!
I'm just like, alright, we'll just take the hit. Because I was meaning to bring her out to heal. How the fuck is he still hitting shit frozen? I downloaded Royal Crown off Steam, and that game is beyond dead. Royal Crown. Funny thing is, I know you can download Extraordinary ones on PC though. When I went to the site when we were trying to figure out the name of the characters, in the Discord with me and Sven were talking about it, you can download that shit on you can download shit on PC. I've never wanted to look at leaks, but when Ito was announced, yeah, they didn't even bother like keeping that a leak. They did that shit themselves. I'm like, well, I know who I'm saving up my primos for. Nah, EO's not doing good. That's one of those games, I think we all might have tried it, and it's not a bad game. That's another one of those games that's not bad. EO fucked themselves by allowing bots in ranked. So when you play ranked, there's a chance that you'll be playing against a bot. And I ain't talking about like somebody that's AFK. No, like a full-on, you loaded into the match with the bot. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get Ito. The other character I want doesn't come out anytime soon, so I'll wait on that one until we get more dudes, because that's like region 4 or 5 or some shit like that. So we got a whole lot of time. Yeah, I played Extraordinary once too.
No touching.
Everyone climb ranks by abusing bots, and I was 5-manning with friends. Yeah, like they were like literally even some of the 5-mans are finding ways to like have bots in their lobbies and shit, man. Like, but that was the thing that was disappointing, was just the bots they had. Cause that's when I think what is it, like Crep was like, cause Crep was telling me to rank up higher on EO, but it was like the disappointing portion was like yeah, what y'all are talking about, just the bots. Fucking die already! Holy shit! He was probably one of the only MOBAs I was leaderboard for multiple supports. Yeah, I know we were pretty high now that we know the character's name, Maddie, as far as on the leaderboards. But most people, like you said, they weren't like. Most people were solo queue and they were just abusing bots. I really want to pick those up. Let me head up there. Omni OG Arena. Yeah, Maddie and Cassie combo was disgusting. Bro, there's so many combos, especially with Maddie in general, that was just crazy. Maddie was stupid strong. And the crazy thing is, like, if somebody auto-locked Maddie, you could tell if they were like, you could tell from the moment they got it, what they did in the first few minutes of the game, if they were trash or good. Everyone was abusing Maddie Cassie and Maddie Toro. More, because what was it? I was seeing the funny things that you're saying. I think most of the Maddies I saw were playing in a duo lane. I was playing off lane, and the only reason I did that was because the amount of EXP you got was massive, and I would just get online and roam my ass off. But no one really paid attention to that shit. So most of the Maddies you saw, like, I always seen them playing like support or some shit or tank, and I'm always telling people to leave me the fuck alone. Like, yo, go away. Let me solo this lane. Any chest over here? No. I want to say there's some chests down here, but I think I remember queuing against you and getting a train randomly. There's literally a person in the game that's a train. I mean, you may have. Like I said, I solo queued quite a bit. Who knows? Like, I'm one of those people, like, I honestly don't know. Like, anyone could have ran into me on that game. The only one I remember I ran into, and everybody in my team gave up, and I was so fucking pissed. I was so fucking pissed. Was when we ran into Yikes. It was so bad with Yikes when he was playing against me. Like, Yikes was over there. I think Yikes didn't come over to my lane. He was 5 stacked. I killed the person. I killed one of the people in his stack. Then 2 people came over. I killed both of them. And then next thing you know, I remember like 4 people coming over, and I'm like still killing like 3 people, and then they finally kill. I'm like, bro, like, why? But my team had already given up. They were like, GG, we lost. This Yikes. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck who it is. You remember Solo Vandal, Frost and Obliminal? I believe so. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I do actually. Yeah. Obliminal was in here once during Wild Rift. Damn, you just took me back. I'm like, hold up. Yeah, like you took me back a minute. I'm like, hold up. Yeah, we remember. Yeah, I remember them. There's gotta be another one over here. Frost was rank 1 on the eyeball girl. Vandal was rank 1 on Toro. Solo played the dude with the dog. Frost, okay, yeah. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to put that shit in the middle of all this? That's a starting point. Oh, okay, wait. Cheese in some of these chests, man.
Perhaps whoever left these behind.
Okay, we can get the next level. Frost and Van play Wild Rift. Alright. Did they make it high in the ranks, or are you not sure? Because I know Wild Rift is a whole different beast. Like, it's so fucking weird for how they had that shit situated.
Next on the agenda.
Someone saw them playing on stream and they were diamond. Yeah. Like I said, I wish Wild Rift wasn't the way it was, because like I said, we didn't hit diamond once and it's just like never again. I'm like, man, fuck. Imagine pre-farming for Ganyu and Yoimiya and get their weapon and end up losing pity on Keqing. Whoa. The crazy thing is, you were mentioning about Ganyu. And that was the last thing I think I didn't show you. I showed you I was like C1 with her. Anyone who knows this game knows that this is like her weapon. This is her weapon. And the funny thing about this shit was I had never rolled on the weapon banner. I did. I actually rolled like once or twice, and I was like, all right, fine. I never rolled on this shit again. And then the app, they were saying the Atmos Bow is what she needed. I'm like, fuck. All right, well, let me roll on it and see what happens. This is why I say my luck for the gacha system is actually relatively okay. Like every now and then I have to like go all the way to the end of hard pity, but most of the time I don't. I rolled the once and pulled the Atmos Bow, and I'm like, all right, we're using Ganyu. And I was like, all right, we're using Ganyu. I was not expecting that. We got a weapon. I'm like, well, shit. The only person's weapon, I didn't even roll for Klee's weapon. I didn't bother, and I probably should have, because I know Klee's weapon is really good. But I got Dota Coattails and the other one, so both of those are fine. The only thing I haven't done a lot of, and I need to do more, is a Spiral Abyss. Where am I at so far in the Spiral Abyss? Floor 11 change. Oh, that's right. I'm actually upset about this. I'd have to do the whole floor 11 over again. I was short by 1 star because of the pyro hypostasis. Now if I run it, I could probably run. Nah. The hydro is just a bitch. So is pyro. I probably need to run Ganyu on the hydro, since everything's electro, and then just run Klee on the pyro. Like, she won't be able to do any damage to it per se, but I'd have to think of something. That's the only thing. I don't have like a bunch of like DPS. Oh wait a minute. I could run Klee on the second one, I believe. Yeah, wait. I forgot I have one other character that also has his weapon, but I don't do anything with him yet. I need that shit. Completely forgot I had this shit. I use gladiators and viridescence. I think the crit rate is really high at 49%, 125% crit rate. I could actually run it. I don't think I had him on there. And I can put Jean in a party with him, but realistically, no. I can put Jean in the Ganyu party. Zhao can have the Kokomi. Yeah, I could run this. Yeah, I have Zhao pretty set too. I have his. The funny thing is, after I got Ganyu's weapon, it was either before or after, one of the two, because I know I didn't roll much on the weapon banner. I pulled a few times, so it might have been I pulled Primordial Jade Spear first, and then I pulled again later on, and I got Ganyu's weapon. And I don't know. It's like I said, my luck has been kind of ridiculous when it comes to shit like this. I could actually run Zhao, because my Zhao's damage is actually relatively alright. I don't think I have the talents all leveled up. Yeah, I need more slime and more of these. I remember when we played Eternal feels bad. Yeah, I have good crits on here. Like I said, my crit rate is good on this character. I have a 49%, so it means like usually half of my shit is on crit. I might be able to do something. I gotta be prepared to sit down with that Keontae. That's the only thing. BRs are... The issue is not that it's a bad game, it's the issue that it's a BR. And I sunk a lot of times in the BRs. And now I just like fucking hate myself for them. Your crits are crying with the actual damage, yeah. He still does relatively damage. But let me see what the artifacts are. Crit damage, attack. This could go up. That's the reason why I didn't level this shit. This artifact is dog shit. The only two good ones is where is it? I just had it. Pass it. It's HP, I don't need it. Could have sworn I passed by an attack one. I could have sworn I passed by an attack one. Maybe I'm tripping. This is the thing that hurts my feelings, man. Is HP. HP attack. It says energy recharge. Crit damage. The matches aren't really that long. It's not a hard game to get into. Yeah, my issue is, like I said, it's just the items, man. This is the only one that had a relatively good crit damage. That's crit damage, attack, HP. This one disappointed me. I need another Viridescence. Why does everything have defense? Yeah, if I actually went ahead and farmed most of the stuff from Viridescence, then yeah. But realistically, my focus has been on Bao. Most of their stuff is really good. Even though the hat makes no sense. Y'all are like, why do you have that shit on there? Look, we'll take the crit damage, even though it has a shit defense on it. Everything else is relatively fine. Attack, crit damage, attack, energy recharge, crit rate, HP, crit damage. And we've also been focusing on trying to get her good shit. So I have, like I said, I need to focus on getting my Zhao at some point. This item is dog shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. We could actually change this out because I did get something good. Never mind, I lied. I didn't get anything good. Why? Why couldn't it just be flat HP? My artifacts is where my luck is trash. And we'll see in a second. So what was it? Where is that shit at? We'll roll it. I'll roll it once. I would prefer over here to get a flat HP percentage on this. Why don't you give me something that I don't need? Or it gives me like another flat number. So we're gonna go ahead. Right, remember I said my luck was ass when it came to artifact rolling. I don't need any more energy recharge. I just need flat HP. Fuck's sake, man. Remember I said, like, out of all the things, I can roll characters and fucking weapons like a fucking lord. Don't tell me to roll no fucking artifact, no artifact sets for extra bonuses. Fucking terrible. That's what happened. This is why I stopped for a minute. Like, most of the other stuff is just kind of eh. This was just kind of meh, because it all went into HP and I wanted it in attack. And I'm just like, okay. ER got new codes. What, Eternal Return got new codes? Yeah, that's the reason why I stopped, because I'm just like, look at this shit. Attack, got up to level 5 and it gives me HP percent, defense, and energy recharge. I'm like, okay. So disappointed. This is the only one that's relatively good. And this one's good. This one's really good. Considering what's on this shit is amazing. This is probably the best pull item I've ever had. Like, this is probably the best pull. It has crit rate percent, attack percent, crit damage percent, and energy recharge. Everything else is trash. Let's see about her. I think even her, she's in the same boat. Some of this stuff I just refused to level up because it wasn't good. This one was alright. It's not amazing. I didn't have enough money to level it up. I could even use Hu Tao. I hate it here. Why couldn't this have been HP? Why couldn't this have been HP or this? Like either one of those. I want higher crit rate, but this one wasn't too bad. This one wasn't too bad either, but most of these shits, ass cheeks. That's the reason why I didn't. I was trying to get her, but even her stuff isn't like amazing. Defense. I do this only for the passive one item. This one's alright, but still the defense. This one's garbage. Like HP percent, more defense. This one can be good, but I'm scared as fuck to roll it. And this one was trash. This will do better on her, so I'll put that on her now. I'm not even bothering. That's going on her now until I have to level it up. But most of the stuff I have on her is just filler. It's just filler till I get to certain stuff. I know people are like, you don't level up your artifacts. You damn right. Most of these joints butt cheeks. The only ones of my artifacts are relatively good is her. Crit damage. I don't like the attack and the flat numbers on it, but that one was alright. The crit rate on this one was alright. The HP percent I didn't need, but it was like, fuck it. The energy recharge is okay. Crit damage on here is okay. Ain't the best. The attack is 4.1. That's the disappointing part. But I got energy recharge and crit rate to make up for it. But a lot of this shit, like my rolls are dog. Dog shit. Didn't change her. She's been the same. Venti, I have been looking for something to replace this. But we can probably...
We're way behind schedule.
I'm going the wrong way. But getting straight dog shit. Straight dog shit. What is that? Philosophies of prosperity. I need 3. That's the only thing that sucks. Is like I said, my rolls for artifacts are trash. They are trash. I'm not gonna hide it. Them Jones are bad. Alright, we may come back to this tomorrow. We'll see. Let me see who's on. I need to actually prep. Oh, man. I need to actually be prepared for when these phone calls come through tomorrow. If they do. Because that's going to be some shit. Let's see who's on. Let us see who's on. Daisy, nah. You don't really have anyone. I don't have anyone on who's on. Right, I know on Genshin. Let me see what's going on with Wild Rift. I don't know if there's any of our people on. Cannon is on. Oh, that's a Celine. Hold up. I did follow them. Okay, we could host them. That way y'all can get y'all Wilder fixing. Cause I ain't doing this shit to myself. I ain't doing this shit to myself. Can I flex my job? Look, all y'all gonna have a better job than me right now, man. My rolls are ass. I need to go run that shit. Like I said, anyone's welcome to add me. I think my code is on here. I gotta type it in the chat. Just let me know when you add me. I think we're all in the Discord, right? Like I said, I'm bouncing around from game to game for now to try to figure out some stuff. We're gonna host Celine. She's over on Wild Rift. Y'all can get y'all fixed there. I can't do it to myself, man. It's pain. Ain't nothing but pain. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully everyone has a good night. Good rest of your night. I'm gonna sit and look at the rain for a bit. But other than that, peace.